And we are live. NashvilleLou live back on the air with The Sims 3 and Twitchy Tides. I'm your host, Lou Pickney. Thrilled to have you all with me here. 11/11/2024. So right now we have 3 people in for the next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. The minimum to have one that counts is 10. I'll get in, get us to 4, but that won't be enough to run just yet. So hopefully we'll get up to 10 people relatively quickly. If we do so, then we'll have an early Twitchy Tides game, and if not, then we'll just hold it over until later in the hour. That's the plan with that. Got Tides Tuesday coming up. Tuesday of this week. Tomorrow, in fact. 10 p.m. Eastern is when my leg of it begins. That should be a lot of fun. All-day event. Some fun prizes as well. Many thanks to Pop Paragon providing some Twitchy Tides packs to give away. That should be a good time. We'll keep an eye, and if we get to 10 early enough, then we'll get an early game in with Twitchy Tides. And we'll get the game booted up. And for all I know, I'll get this booted up, and by the time it's ready, then we'll be to 10. Luckily, that little box on the screen there helps to show it. Oh, and this, of course, is doing the standby, please. There we go. And that weird thing where it was making the Windows bar show up on top of the game when I scroll down, which is not a convenient thing to have happen. Trying to live stream The Sims 3. Been all day working on my new NFL mock draft. There'll be links that'll show up periodically in chat for anyone interested in that. I hope this game's gonna load up. It's not punishing me for making that browser bar disappear. Let's load it. Just take it its time. I'll take you there. LouPickney.com/mock. It's the 2025 NFL mock draft that I posted in the past hour. It's quite the adventure to put one of those together when you're starting from scratch like I was with this one. Then it pays off and you got a nice thing to have online for people to check out. Alright, so let's see if I can get the screen. Didn't want to get centered up properly. We'll take a slight angle at it, I suppose. So, these are the 2 sons, Jasper and Trevor, of the original character from the game, Sid Stone. Sid's son, Kenyon, is their father. Kenyon and their mom, Alana, have both passed away. They have 2 older sisters that have both moved out, so they're in town. But meanwhile, what's going on back over here? Oh, that's right. You got Jasper. Had to work today. This is a snow day. This is a Monday in-game. So Jasper is a young adult, and Trevor is a teen that's about to age up. He'll become a young adult as well. That'll happen, looks like, the next day in-game. So. The snow's caused quite a bit of trouble as far as getting the kids to actually go to school. Had an entire week that was missed due to snowfall, which is not a good thing. We've got 5 people in right now for the first Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. We'll get to it if we get 10 people in soon enough, and if not, then we'll wait till a little later. And the normal time on the other side of the break, we'll get to it. So we'll have Twitchy Tides one way or another. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat. So Trevor's here. Now I've got to fire the housekeeper. This dude. Move my mouse keyboard over here to get positioned. This guy, what he did now, I think he left earlier. Something to that effect. He didn't have everything cleaned. He left stuff undone. That's right, there was that broken pipe in the bathtub, and all that water was out there, and he didn't clean it up, didn't clean up the food, so Trevor gets to fire him now. Jasper's not happy about having to fire the previous housekeeper, who decided to also leave trash laying around and stopped mid-shift to eat ice cream out of the carton without asking. That was too far. Jasper wasn't too happy about having to do the firing. Trevor, I think, is less worried about that. But you don't want to do it too soon, because you're going to pay him the full amount regardless. That's the way it works. So, you might as well do some cleaning while he's here, and then make sure to fire him before he leaves. So we'll see how that turns out. Also, the pets. You know, 1 dog, Max. You have 4 cats, 3 elders, Fred, Snowy, and Duchess. And a kitten, Heidi. We're out there on the porch area, doing some socializing. There's take off running. I'm going to put that to an abrupt halt. The error trap is very helpful with The Sims 3. This game came out 15 years ago. It caused people some problems where it crashed. And there were things that just, with such a huge game, a truly open world kind of game, there will be some system resource issues that come into play. So even with Darlene, that's one of Jasper and Trevor's older sisters. Apparently she got hit with an error trap in parts unknown. Anyway, so it gets where the good stuff's running. Well, we gotta see where Snowy's running off to here. Oh, what a great sim. That's their excuse to go downstairs and get outside. So let's put that to a stop right there. Back over there with you, Snowy. Dutch is like, I'm asleep. Or I was asleep. I want to go give a greeting. Duchess, you have some food. How about that? Goof around. Fred. With play on. Oh, meanwhile, here's Trevor coming upstairs. I have to fight these people to keep them from cleaning. The housekeeper's here. You're absolutely not going to clean that up there, Trevor. No way. How do you get stiff with him over it? Come on. Meanwhile, they want to suggest play with the Family Fun Water Arena in the middle of a snowstorm. I don't think so. What's he doing? What, a chef's kiss? You gonna do any work? He's gonna stand around hoping to get fired? Just wait to get fired so you have to do any more work? I'll add the collect festival tickets there. Now the Winter Festival across the street. I want to send Trevor over there. I'll fire him, but not quite yet. Let's let him clean up the upstairs area first. Play some computer chess. Hello, Rising Dragons. Greetings and welcome, everybody. NashvilleLou live. We've got 7 people in right now for the first Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. 3 more will get us to 10. That's the minimum. We can run a game. If not, then we'll wait. But for now, at least we've got 7 in. So hello, Rising Dragons, Misty Rios, Jamie Penguins. Sorry to scroll up too fast there. Deadly's World, Notorious Ninja, Tesla 20. Welcome to NashvilleLou live. Max, what are you doing there, bud? Max the dog. Sniff around. Upstairs and have some food from the dog food bowl. He's just standing there. He's thinking about cleaning. He's just waiting on it. But Jasper left work. Earned 92 simoleons. Alright. Maybe I can have that cat attack him or something. Got Duchess down here. Okay, I guess that's not part of it. Can't have the cats attack the help. But Duchess, no, you come up here. There's the litter box. We got one up there. Going outside just to go outside. Jasper's late for work. What are you talking about late for work? Morn? What are you doing, Jasper? The Ghost of Rain Garrison. Okay, enough of this spooky nonsense. Go to work. No, don't go home. Don't get to just take off after you're missing work. Go to work. Immediately. Oh, I guess. Oh, so Rain just like died there in front of him. Oh, I didn't know what was going on. Whoa, okay. That was unexpected. Jasper Stone just witnessed the death of another sim. Wasn't expecting that. Hello, Pennybags Jr. Greetings and welcome. NashvilleLou Live. We get 2 more and we'll get the first Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast going. We need 10 for it to be an official game that'll count, so hopefully we'll get to that soon. We'll be able to cut over to that real fast. Now it's The Sims 3. I thought, like, why is... Because I sent them to work. Normally they don't, like, during lunch break, just abruptly stop working, but that was reason enough there, seeing somebody die right in front of them there. He has to go back to work. Business as usual. I even, like, gave him the warning, like, you're missing work. Ooh. Meanwhile, the computer. The housekeeper, he knows he's going to get fired. He's just waiting. I'm not going to do another thing. I'm just going to stand here and stare off into space. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he'll do something now. Okay, that's it, dude. He's like, okay, if me just standing around won't do it, I'll sit in the chair over here. Let's see how close. He's pretty close to getting a boost in logic. I'd hope there'd be a little wish for that there for Trevor. So we'll stop with the chess. We'll fire this dude. Fire. Fired. Jasper wasn't too happy about having to do the firing last time. Trevor, different story. Hello, Autumn's Toys. Hello, Bo Reddington. Greetings and welcome. NashvilleLou Live. We're at 10. A slate up over here. And bounce over here. A reminder. Tomorrow, Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Tides Tuesday's back. My leg of it begins at 10 p.m. Eastern time right here on NashvilleLou Live. We'll have some Aquarium Royale games. It'll be a lot of fun. Give away a couple of Twitchy Tides packs, courtesy of Pop Paragon. Many thanks to Pop for providing that. All right, so we got 10 players in, including me. If I happen to win, prize goes to second place, but otherwise, for the winner, be a Warsaken foil prime card and an item from the NashvilleLou collection that'll give you a boost in the fun new game, Meta Battler. Got 10 players, Twitchy Tides, and it starts now. Good luck. That corner overlay down. Right away, a depth charge. Chain reaction. We're down to 7. First Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast here on NashvilleLou Live. Yeah, Debo the Shark. Just below the midpoint line. Working right to left. And somehow, Debo missed all 7 fish. Now the Haunt from Deadly's World. All these new fish in the mix. And with new abilities. Meanwhile, a Cannonball going down Broadway takes out Deadly's. We're down to 6. Depth charge. There I go. There goes Bo Reddington. We're down to 5. We're down to 2. Jamie Penguins and Rising Dragons. I had to fix the stream elements. It said Eastern Daylight Time instead of Eastern Standard, so I had to fix my mistake. We're down to 2. Moving ahead in our coverage. Jamie Penguins, can he get the bounce in time? No. It's going to be Pink Felicia taking out Jamie Penguins. Rising Dragons victorious in our first Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. copy this over into a section over here. Prizes will be sent out shortly after the conclusion of the broadcast. Those will be sent from my fulfillment swat. Fulfillment's with an S on the end. I said the bulk of the prizes that are won here on NashvilleLou Live. So congratulations to Rising Dragons. Went over our first Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. As you can see now, it's loading up. I was trying to wait for it to finish loading, but once it's all loaded up there in that, you'll see it in the bottom right corner. It kind of does expose it a bit when it's not fully loaded, but you see where it takes a minute sometimes. All the new stuff that's being added to the game. Some patience with it. All right, so we'll wait for that to get back open. And once it does, then we'll have another time for people to get in for Twitchy Tides, and that one will be coming up later on in the hour. I want to see somebody get fired right here. Forever. I mean, I've never seen somebody as a housekeeper or a maid in this game be just so blatant about it. Like I've seen them like do some cleaning and then stop and steer off into space or do something else. But this guy, like, he was doing everything he could, it seemed like, to get the attention, say, I'm not going to do anything here. I'm not cleaning up. You're going to deal with it. So I would have a confrontation with Trevor and Robert Sherrill. Hopefully Twitchy Tides will get loaded back up. We'll wait for that to happen, but in the interim, let's see this firing. Make sure it's framed properly.
Nor yard bezel doy.
You gonna fight? Putting up his dukes? Listen to insults. Yeah, I'm not about that. Fire! Fire him again! Sorry this didn't work out. Just pay my fee of 125 simoleons and I'll be on my way. And he knew. He knew he was about to get fired, so he wouldn't do anything else. Alright. Can I have one of the animals, like, escort him out? Without me clawing his face? Where's Duchess? Snowy, where are you going? I can see where you're going. Staring down that bathroom door over there. I'm guessing that Robert's just going to leave and I can't have the cats do anything. Follow. He's about to leave anyway. Alright, so I guess after all, we'll have Trevor come upstairs and clean. I told you so. I knew that new housekeeper wasn't going to do it. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Alright, so the game is loaded back up here. The Twitchy Tides game. We're open for that next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. You can get in by typing !play in chat. It's !play in chat to get in the next Twitchy Tides game. Alright, so Jasper, business as usual, much as it can be with him. During his lunch break, he sees somebody die. Like, the Grim Reaper is there. That person died right in front of his office building. But I didn't know it. I thought he was just mourning. I thought maybe he was still mourning the passing of his mother, or somebody else for that matter. And it was somebody else, but somebody that was dying there in the moment. Hey, business is business. Earn a promotion. Like, they were getting after her for missing work. Like, sorry, can't be there for work. Somebody's dying right here. But Trevor, after all, is going to get to clean up that litter box. The cats, Fred. Now, Fred, I don't know how much longer we'll have with Fred. That meter, I think at 52 days is when it They can live long lives beyond that end threshold, but that is kind of an ominous warning. I won't bother to add the hiss at Robert. He's already left the premises, or he's about to. He's still on the property, but he'll be gone soon and unlikely to return. Alright, so Snowy. Have some food. Duchess. Why don't you sleep up here in the cat condo? Red, get out of the bathroom. You take a nap over here, Fred. What is Heidi doing? She's asleep over here, I think. Or is she clawing? Huh. The Z's have it. Heidi the kitten gets some sleep, and then Max. We got 5 animals here, so there's quite a bit to keep track of. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Hey, Master Ace. Greetings and welcome. You go that way with it, dude. Maybe we should get to the trash can closer by. So Jasper left work. They got a split shift. That was really strange, though. I didn't realize what was happening until I had already made him go back to work before I realized somebody was dying there right in front of his office building. There was the Grim Reaper right there. He's friends with an alien for some reason. Trevor. Didn't have to go to school today. It was a snow day, although snow's gone now, and hopefully it'll stay gone. That was becoming a problem. Alright, so we'll have Trevor clean up a bit. Jasper will be home soon. And look at that, Jasper got a promotion to ballot counter with a bonus of 300 simoleons. Jasper got that promotion. Let's see what he needs a charisma skill-wise for that next level. He's at ballot counter now. Okay, so he's at charisma level 4, which is where he needs to be. A lot of time just talking to a mirror, getting that to improve. Feeling lucky. Improve charisma skill. You can see where they're nudging. Fred's asleep. Snowy having some food. Duchess going to sleep, hopefully, on that. Oh, scratching on the cat condo. Okay. That I'll accept. Heidi asleep. Max, yeah, sniffing around. Do it. Sniff around. He's halfway down the staircase, so I couldn't find him. Where'd he go? Why don't you come up here, buddy? I know you just went down the stairs. Go back up. Get some sleep. Got 6 people in right now for the next Twitchy Tides game in the broadcast. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat. Relaxing and motive mobile. That's like it's kind of weird though, that car, because it fills up all the meters. A bit too, it's like, okay, that's a bit much as far as the superpowers go. But it was, they needed a family vehicle after Darlene, when she moved out, she took the car with her. She was smooth about it. Gotta give her credit. Even though Vanessa was the one with the evil trait, but Darlene. Okay, I'll take that. Although that car goes back to when Sid was there, so it wasn't exactly a brand new, fresh off the dealership lot car. Anyway, so it has that kind of unusual effect where it boosts everything up. Even the hygiene, who knew? See? That thing. And what it might lack in modern style, it more than makes up for in the boost it gives you. Meanwhile, it must be an empty food bowl when that one pops up. Fill the pet bowl. Throwing a party. We'll right-click out of that, go fill the pet bowl. Trevor's up there to fill that one. The cat's was empty. That one for Max. Top it off for one simoleon. I think we'll leave it. That winter festival over there. Finally stopped snowing. You need to learn to drive first. I wonder if Jasper can teach Trevor how to drive. Nobody really taught Jasper. That happened off camera. Okay, maybe not. Well, it's not like Jasper needs to eat anything. His hunger's all the way full for everything. So he's doing pretty well with that. He can fill a food bowl. Hello. Snowy. Back upstairs. So he's like, no, I'll stay down here. I'm good. Go greet the sim. Come on, Jasper. Oh, rub belly. Talk to.
Oh,
Answer the phone. Graciela Ray wants to know if Jasper Stone would like to go on a date. Isn't he involved with a different woman with the last name of Ray? Kind of sus. I'm going to say no to that. See, Suzanne Ray's his romantic interest, and here's this Gracie Ann call. That got weird. Let's go with feed Snowy Stone a treat. A bit more normal. Affection. Feed treat. Cats love to be bribed. Now we can wait a minute or two with the wall toy. Fred's asleep. Duchess playing with the wall toy upstairs, I presume. No, she's going to play with a different one. I'll redirect her to that one. Trevor. He barked at. No need for that. Oh, Trevor get a nap. See how that works out for him.
fabric. Curfy!
What, did Jasper have a treat? Oh, looks like Snowy is not hungry. Oh. Well, so much for that. There we go. Alright, Snowy. The snack will have to wait. Why don't you go upstairs? Sleep in the cat condo. Fred's asleep. Duchess playing with the wall toy. Heidi being sniffed by Max the dog. Those two are spending some time together. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Hello, Prince Paradox. Greetings and welcome. Doing well. How are you? Got 8 people in right now for the next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat. Alright, so Jasper. Pick up pet. Let me guess, you're going to want to give a bath to the pet. Sometimes these Sims get the idea that these cats want to be bathed. And that almost never is the case. Hi, Jasper. Give me something more productive than this. Snowy's down there unsupervised, which is... Well, compromise, Snowy. Use this wall toy, not the one outside. He barked at. Practice speech. I'm working on his charisma skill a bit.
Barbootsy. Zap. Varble. Once mana. Hargamay dips.
So Duchess knows how to open the door? I was like, yeah, not that tough. No, don't sleep in Max's bed there. Come on, Duchess. You want to get some sleep? Sleep up here. Cat condo. Although really you should use the litter box first, now shouldn't you? Then go up there. That's the way to do it. Snowy playing with the wall toy downstairs. Fred asleep. Heidi using the litter box.
Chelsea.
Don't be scratching on a table. That's unacceptable. Scratch here on the cat condo. Do it.
Well, piece of pops.
What are you doing there, Max? Trying to run interference? I'd tell you to get some sleep.
Zibadu.
Lay down, dude.
Zaba.
All right, now Heidi. No, not you. Heidi. Scratch on that indestructible cat condo.
Nabu Churglesap. Sasame Bonita. Nerk. Wannabe Belko Web. Zabaldop Soti. Insatsu Zamad. Sasame Bonita.
No, Snowy, don't sleep on the outdoor bed. Come on. Oh. Come back up here. You need to scratch that badly. Come up here and scratch.
Zibadu. Badu. Please.
Answer the phone.
Tases March.
I see you there, Fred. No, no, no. Don't be jumping up on a counter. No, no, no. Have a snack.
Happy. Samnibi.
This is the alien that XOKOP. XOCOP would like to chat. Sure.
Zabel. Yam Zabel D.
All right. Enough time to chat. More speech practice. Trevor's awake. He's, of course I'm awake. These cats are opening and closing doors. There we go. Heidi Stone has gained the non-destructive trait. That's good news. She will now restrain herself from targeting your furniture and refrain from causing chaos. We'll keep that in mind for later. All right, Heidi, why don't you have a little bit of a bite to eat over here once Fred is finished. Shoo off. Oh, where you at? Why would it make any sense? Why would you shoo Duchess off of the cat condo? Or is that a different cat? Not Duchess, it's being... I'm curious now, is there a cat like outside? Or a rogue cat out there? I forgot. Still need to get a fish somehow for Trevor. That might be a quest I have to abandon. Who's going to shoot a cat? Is there a cat on the car? What's going on here? Underneath it? Like, whoa. Don't go that far underground. Alright, I'm not sure what he's on about. We'll disregard that. Let's see. Is there any food here that's not spoiled? Let's clean out the bad food first. Everything spoiled, expect mac and cheese is still good. Guess what you're gonna have? Mac and cheese, that's right. Alright, Jasper. Pay attention when you got a sim that's on a specific task. They'll get zoned into the point where some of their needs get to really low levels on the meter. You got Max over there. Getting some sleep in his bed. Fred. Guarding the food bowl. Grooming self. Snowy on the cat condo. Duchess on the cat condo. Heidi. For himself.
Mehisto. Bernabagavi. Sabeldab Soti.
She's done with that. She can have a bite from the food bowl. So Trevor. Like that mac and cheese. Greetings and welcome, everybody. NashvilleLou Live. Hello, Zach Bonifer. We got 9 people in right now for that next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. If you want to join the list, all you have to do is type !play in chat, and that will get you in the next Twitchy Tides game. Remember, Tides Tuesday coming up tomorrow. My leg of it starts at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, tomorrow. The whole concept of yesterday, today, and tomorrow kind of gets a little bit muddled here in the world of live streaming. It should be a lot of fun. Many thanks to Las Vegas 8 for including me in that once again. 4 weeks in a row with it. It's been a lot of fun. All right, clean up there, Trevor. And Jasper upstairs with a charisma marathon there, that speech. I remember when I was in middle school, I had to memorize a speech. I'm not sure it was the Emancipation Proclamation or it was a speech from Abraham Lincoln. And I remember just how miserable I was having to memorize this long thing. I don't do that very well. Some people can do that. They can word for word and they'll know it. That's not something that's a strength of mine. That's the only time I ever had to really do anything like that. And it's also one of those times I look back in grade school and think, there was so much nonsense. Oh, you could have taught foreign language. You got to spend half the day doing this. But so it goes.
Zibadu. Karwa Gossip.
What is Fred doing in here? Fred. Jump up onto. No. Come on, Fred. Come over here and say hello to Heidi unless she's asleep. She's over there in the litter box. We need to do some scratching anyway. What are you mad about, Fred? Scratch in the cat condo. Heidi can get some sleep over here. Blow up his phone. Jasper. Answer the phone. Again. Art class. Objective. Teach art class at the school before time runs out to improve your painting skill. I think I'll pass on that. So Kelsey, who's their cousin, now I guess she went from young adult to regular adult. What's Trevor doing? I guess he's going to pick up or bathe Cat. And Snowy doesn't want a bath. Shoe off. Okay, now this is interesting, because that was happening before, but then he got distracted by the car. Okay, let's see what he's going to do here. What are you doing, Trevor? This is a bit different, so I want to figure out what's going on here. Are you going to shoo the cat off of the cat condo? That's what I want them to be doing. How would you shoo them off? Oh, absolutely not. What have you do? Clean it. A very lengthy process to help you get ready for bed. As for Jasper, again, that driving around that car, filling up all those meters, really does change things a bit. It got weird when he was around. The whole Ray family came over when they had that event. He and Suzanne, I know it says romantic interest, but I don't know. It hadn't really happened. And with her, you got easily impressed, virtuoso slob, Jasper. Why does this thing stay open? There's Harmony. That's his cousin. Rude introduction. Or maybe that's not the place to go. Timmy Fish. His cousin Kelsey. Vanessa, his sister. Former housekeeper. He didn't know that many people. We can go online. Let's see how this will turn out here for Jasper. Online dating. Check messages. I forgot to set up with a profile in there. Yeah, this turns out. Looks like we enjoy a lot of the same things. Looking for some casual fun. You seem cool. What do you say? Looking to hang. All right, Francois, or however you say that name. I think you're an elder. This is Carrie. We got pickup lines here. All right. So I'm not sure if that means he now magically knows these people. Okay, I guess that's one way to meet people, get to be friends with them. Online friends. Susie Meehan. All these mystery traits, unknowns. You got Susie, you got Kirsten. Aisha was the police officer. She's the one that showed up here and made the arrest when somebody broke in. Co-worker. Uh-oh, don't get in trouble. Career yes woman. I presume that's the equivalent of a yes man. He's always telling the boss what he or she wants to hear. So do I have him respond? Like, how does this work? I think this is just how you meet them. They work together. That's dangerous. Let's chat with this Susie Meehan of which you speak.
Or Mustorny. Sabula.
I'm good friends with Susie. Pillow fight with Kirsten. Pillow fight with Carrie. That's kind of weird though, because Carrie is somehow related with, because Darlene's last name is Dukes. That's not saying that this... Okay, this is getting a little weird. Definitely time for a new town to be brought into the mix. Only so many people in this town. First in sights, eh? Oh, Susie's like, don't forget about me. We start chatting.
Big one.
Oh, no. Don't talk politics. Don't do that. Well, I guess they are in politics. That does kind of make it... You're talking shop at that point. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We've got 11 people in for the next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. Oh, hey, Autumn Stewart. I didn't mean to throw you off there that Monday. I mean, it's technically early morning hour Monday now. Nashville time. The tide's Tuesday. Still another day away.
Let's see. Chakard. Chip. Shabel. Vamagangza.
All right. Enough chit-chat with Susie. What time is that? 10:31 in game. Is it too late for him to call Kirsten? Let's find out.
Nibel Vusi. Shabul. Sebi Depsana. Your Sabula. Sabel.
Return of Snowfall. What's for that going away?
Gerbil for Kurgis.
All right. So even with that magical vehicle that fills up all of his needs for Jasper, eventually he does have to get off the phone, get some sleep. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Have Jasper get some sleep. So Snowy's awake, so instead of that, have him come over here. Hopefully Snowy's at least a little bit hungry now. Yeah. As long as the cat isn't full, they'll usually go for a treat. Cats like to be bribed with things. Affection. Be treat. What about these two? Duchess. Scratching the cat condo. Fred. Jump up onto him. No, Fred. Knock it off. Where's the kitten? There's Heidi over there. Get a toy over there, Fred. Try not to wake up Max. Max, let me wake up. What is some chewing? Be treat. So there we go, a little bit of a boost there for Jasper. All right, so we go ahead and bring the slate up. Ready to take my hourly break. Be about a 5-minute break. On the other side of it, we'll have our next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. Winner gets a Warsake and Foil Prime card, and an item from the NashvilleLou collection that can be used to get a boost in the fun new game, Meta Battler. We'll have a Twitchy Tides game, another one, on the other side of the break, and then more of The Sims 3 as we go into the night here on NashvilleLou Live. Stay tuned. All right, coming back from break, NashvilleLou Live. As we hit 2 a.m. Eastern, a quick reset. We'll have more of The Sims 3 here in just a few moments. Up next, we'll have our next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. Last chance to get in for that. Exclamation point play in chat. Remember, Tides Tuesday coming up. Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, when my leg of it begins. Live for what I believe will be a 2-hour run. We'll see. Looking forward to that. So it'll be Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, here on NashvilleLou Live. All right, so we have 13 people in for this next Twitchy Tides game. The winner will receive a Warsaken foil prime card and an item from the NashvilleLou collection. If I happen to win, prize goes to second place. 13 players, starts now. Good luck. It's Twitchy Tides. You're on NashvilleLou Live. Depth charge. Bo Reddington taken out early. There's that haunt command from Deadlies. Here comes Pink Felicia up top. Quite colorful, quite destructive as well. We're down to 7. It's Twitchy Tides. You're on NashvilleLou Live. We'll have more of The Sims 3 coming up in a few minutes. Cannonball eliminates Prince Paradox. We're down to 5. Here comes Pink Felicia down Broadway, working right to left. I'm out, so is SDME123. We're down to 3. It's Deadly's World, Zarvine, and Viper Czar. Last 3 in there for this Twitchy Tides game. Pink Felicia working the bottom part of the screen right to left. All 3 remaining participants managed to avoid Felicia. The saga continues. Twitchy Tides, NashvilleLou Live. Depth charge. An ominous blinking red there. Top part of the screen. Got a freeze, we got a haunt. We got a depth charge. We got a battle here in this Twitchy Tides game. Pair of spin moves. All 3 players doing whatever they can to try and stay away from that depth charge. Unusual to have one play out like this. This is interesting. At some point, if need be, I can hit the E button and bring in more enemies. But I'm curious with this, with that one. I mean, it's not like there's nothing out there. I mean, there's a definite threat, and all 3 players trying to avoid it. For a game that started with only 13 players, bit longer than the experts might have expected. You never know what to expect with Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. Again, that depth charge. Out there like a demented disco ball. Threatening. Freeze from Deadly. Zarvine hits the depth charge. And we're down to 2. Viper Czar and Deadly's World. The last 2 in there. Here comes Debo the Shark. Working the bottom row. Spin move from both remaining players. Debo's going to swim on off. Deadly's World, Vipers are the last two in there in this Twitchy Tides game here on NashvilleLou Live. There's the hook from Big Worm. The line got pulled in, nobody there. An effective deterrent. The fish fight back. Although there's the return of Big Worm with that hook, this time on the left part of the screen. What a battle here for Deadly's World and Viper Czar. A protracted battle. Tough angle there for Viper. That's going to do it. Congratulations, Deadly's World. Victorious in this Twitchy Tides game. Alright, so I'll copy this part over here. Slate up over here. And we're back open for the next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. You can join by typing !play in chat to get in that next Twitchy Tides game. The prizes will be sent out shortly after the conclusion of the broadcast. Slate down as we get back into it with The Sims 3. Here on NashvilleLou Live. So you got Jasper, young adult. He and his younger brother, the last two left in the house. Their parents are deceased. The two older sisters still live in town, but they both moved out. Have significant others. Snowy finally got that treat there from Jasper. If Snowy gets some sleep. I don't understand why Trevor's wanting to shoo the cats off of the cat condo. It's the last thing you should do. Meanwhile, there's Max. Where are you going, Max? Oh, excuse me, Miss Fred. That's a cat, sir, not a dog. I'm going to play with a toy. Going downstairs, right? No, I don't think so. Why don't you survey from the top of the cat condo there, Fred? I think that'll work much better. I'll cheat sort of and move the toy in here. There's a toy you can actually use over there. Although we'll have Fred still get up on that. Well, there's kind of a crowded house up there with a cat condo. You're going to play with the toy, play with that. Don't carry it somewhere. Jasper. I was going to have him get ready for bed, and then he got distracted. A spot open there for Jasper. Pillow fighting. I'm good friends with Susie. Pillow fight. I mean, that's a pretty low amount of lifetime happiness for something as specific as a pillow fight. What's up with that? Alright, so Jasper's getting ready for bed. Two more days. Snowflake Day will be upon us. It's the Sims version of Christmas, essentially. Fred, I play with a toy doesn't mean like you carry it around. It's not a parade of toys. Nap. There we go. Go hang out in the cat condo. Leave the toy there, don't worry about it. Meanwhile, there's Max. Where's he going? Nuzzle. Nuzzle Duchess the cat. Chronic illness has finally forced Ginger Butler's guardian to give her up. and place her in a new home with Carrie Dukes. Is that a silhouette of a cat? What is that? Who is the narrator here at this point? Is that Batman? That silhouette? The mystery cat? Identity protected. We're going to have 6 people in for the next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat. I'm heading to bed. You deal with the animals. This is the cat talking here. Okay, well, that's Marvin is their, I guess, uncle? I don't know. The family stuff gets a little bit confusing after a while when it comes to make-believe characters in the game. This is the cat telling us the story. So apparently Marvin has adopted a cat. Max, where are you going, dude? Gotta chill out. Hungry? Have some food. Build up that pet bowl for you, bud. Meanwhile, Fred's like, alright. I changed plans. I'm not gonna go up there in the cat condo. I'm gonna jump on the recliner. Why don't you have a snack? That's right. Oh, snack. What is this? Lost a friend. From neglect? I can't explain that one. Sniff Jasper. Well, he's asleep. Wait till later on that. Snowy. Asleep. Duchess. Brooming self. Broom self. Max. Getting some food. Heidi. Three elder cats and then the kitten there, Heidi. Hi, Fred. Why don't you play with Heidi? Friendly sniff. Friendly socialize. Here comes Duchess. Duchess wants to play with a toy. Why don't you have some food, Duchess, if you're hungry? Actually, what am I missing? Sniff around. Why don't you go out there, Max? Get some energy. Hang out with the cats. The people are asleep. Snowy's asleep. Fred's right here hanging out with Heidi the kitten. Duchess having some food. There's Max like, okay, you brought me out here. Good toy. Oh, playfulness. The oldest and the youngest, Fred and Heidi. Duchess. Play on. That was a nice boost right there for Fred, wasn't it? 750. Let's see. Broom Heidi. Play with another pet. Friendly groom. Play. Maybe I would have Heidi do the pouncing. We'll let them do this first. Oh, it's a convenient way to just forget what I told you there, Fred. Friendly groom. Do that first. Yes. What is wrong with you? Go to the hallway to do that. Stuck aging check on Cheryl with 2 R's Dukes. Again, the mods and the error traps really help things run a lot more smoothly than they would otherwise with The Sims 3. Important things like controlling the frame rate Otherwise, it gets out of control, and even the most advanced systems have trouble with it. Making some noise out there. Hey, pipe down out there. I can hear you. Actually, he's well rested. So for Trevor, I don't quite know what's going to happen to him. Look at the A average. It's like the snow day. He may have another snow day, but it's not going to matter, I don't think, because he's going to age up. Days until aging up, 0. That apparently will happen soon here for Trevor. Wants to have some fun. Play some computer chess. Jasper's still asleep, has that spot open, become good friends with Susie. Become good friends with Kirsten. Just the good friends. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Where are you going, Duchess? No, goof around on me, you get to run downstairs. Forget it. Survey from the cat condo. How about that? Max. Don't you have a chew toy in that other room? Go chew on it. Okay, never mind. That destructive is a misleading one. That, for whatever reason, that particular spot sometimes gives misleading information. Plus, he has a chew toy out there, so he should be okay. A friendly sniff and a friendly socialize from Duchess there for Mac. Max, stand in the stairway, gonna help things, buddy. Meanwhile, Jasper's, I'm awake. You can do better than mac and cheese, though. Make some waffles. Oh, these won't be burned to a crisp. Town council. Nothing new. Heidi doing over here? Is chilling out. So Heidi needs to do some scratching, so you can go over here and do this. Or why the cats sometimes don't want to do the scratching, or it has a little slash to it like they don't like it. Fred, this is not a place for a nap. You're not even that tired, Fred. Come on. Want to sleep? Go over here, sleep. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Snowy, where are you going? The wall toy right here. Max, you're just in the way, buddy. Mitchell Wilburn has moved into home with Kelsey and LeVar. A new home. Max. Duchess wants to playfully pounce at Snowy. Works out well. The pounce. Fred. Let's get some sleep. I really should do some scratching first. Do some scratching, then sleep. That's the way to do it, Fred. Snowy. Play. Be pounced on. We'll wait on the way playing with the wall toy. Yeah, these cats are not following orders. There's Darlene with the rest of the Dukes. Moved to a big place. There's the pounce. Oh, Jasper burned the meal. I unfortunately predicted accurately. Max, dude, go lay down over here.
Oh!
Well, Jasper, grasp the basics of cooking. Okay, I was gonna say like horrifying quality. Jasper, guess what you get to do? Supposed to be a throw, though. Clean up, yeah. Have some cereal instead. Have some alphabets. Eat some cereal. Over here, you got Trevor. He might not have school because of the snow coming back. But again, I don't think it's going to matter that much. His fun meter is moving up a bit. Prepare cereal. Both get some cereal. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. We've got 11 people in for this next Twitchy Tides game. If you want to join the list, just type !play in chat. Easy does it on the cereal there, Trevor. Got you. Jasper. Let's see. There's a mirror in here. You can do the work on charisma skill. Practice speech. Oh, he's going to have work coming up. Actually, the speech can wait. A bath. A little different for Trevor, huh? Let's see if I can get a ranked chess opponent to come over. That would give a 750 lifetime happiness point boost to Trevor if he can win it. Bit odd to do it at 6:19 a.m. in the game, but be that as it may.
Shabble-zapso?
Youette Daniel for a game of chess. Yes.
Mimmy.
Can't be wearing a robe out there. Go to the beach. What? Your formal wear. We're playing a ranked game. I'm ready to play some chess. Wash his hands. There's... I think it's supposed to be Yvette, but it got misspelled with a U instead of a V. Or it's just an alternate spelling of an already unusual name. Youette Daniel. It's Trevor's birthday. Carpool for Jasper will come in about an hour. School bus will supposedly be here for forever in an hour. Friendly introduction.
Me up, sir.
Challenge. Youette to a game of chess. Where are you going there, Jasper? Let's sniff hand. Okay. You came all the way up there and you can't figure out how to... come on, dude. You gotta be smarter than this. Let's sniff hands. There we go. A friendly introduction to Youette. So his carpool will be there in about 20 minutes. So by the time he gets down here, close to go time for Jasper. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Max, gonna get his chew toy. Snowy trying to sneak out. Scratch at front door. Nah, better idea, Snowy. Back upstairs. Have some food. Duchess scratching on the cat condo. Heidi using the litter box. Hopefully the right one. I guess Heidi can't go downstairs because she's only a kitten. And kittens can't go upstairs, downstairs by themselves, so... Actually comes in handy at times with this. Maybe there will be school. The roads are okay. see how this plays out. That was close. 1 minute till. Friendly introduction. I want to see them finish the game, though. I want him to get the friendly introduction. All right. So Trevor improved his logic skill. Did he win?
Jackpot.
I guess not. Said if he was to have won, I think it would have shown it there. Probably a good time to go to school. People on the bus will be furious. Jasper. I'll get this friendly introduction. Oh, he won the game. All right. Trevor defeated a ranked chess opponent. So a good start there for Trevor. With he make a ninja vanish potion. What is this hocus pocus nonsense? Jasper. This introduction.
So.
Give a boost there. Fill the pet bowl. Become good friends with Uet. Fill the pet bowl. Jasper learned that Uet is easily impressed. Loves the outdoors. Is a mooch. All right, so Jasper, he's gotta go to work. Has to leave. Go to work. Whoa, I didn't mean to left click there. Did I do that? Over here. Go to work. I took off without you. I'd be licked. Go to work, dude. What is your problem? Drive this. Go to work. Work. Man. Not so sure about Jasper sometimes. Although, to be fair, I also felt the same about Kenyon and Alana at times. They were staring into space. Like, come on. Now the pets have the run of the plays here. You got Fred and Max. A little playtime up here. Goof around. Duchess asleep. Snowy scratching on the cat condo. You can see Snowy right there. Heidi. Play on. Again, if the animals were distressed being out there in the cold, that would take a lot of the fun out of it, but it doesn't seem to bother them at all. So Darlene is the oldest of the 4 kids. Darlene is the oldest of the 2 sisters that Jasper and Trevor have. They'll give you little updates when things are going well, and then also updates when they're not going so well. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio, who makes much of the great background music that I use here on NashvilleLou Live. Right now, got 13 people in for the next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. If you want to join the list, all you have to do is type !play in chat. Got Jasper at work, business as usual, but his beaters all got filled up thanks to driving that magical car, so work hard. Sleep in judges' chambers. As for Trevor, I mean, there's a reason it's showing his mortarboard right there. I mean, he's going to be aging up. Days until aging up 0. Final exams. Let's have Max have some food. Heidi playing out there having some fun. We'll have her. Leave her be. Duchess asleep. Snowy scratching, as we noted before. And then Fred over here. You gotta watch Fred. Wily veteran. Empty food bowl doesn't really help things. That does it. How about you go scratch up here, Fred? Where are you going, Snowy? Okay, goof around. We'll play time there with Heidi. Max, like, I'm missing out. Let some chase with the kitten. At least the kitten can't run downstairs, so that should limit the chase radius to the upstairs area, which, as long as they don't spend too long running around the bathroom, they'll be okay. Oh, there's a specific wish. Get a scratching post. I'd wondered what would happen if I didn't have one at all on the property, because they can just use this cat condo anytime. But get a scratching post. We'll add to the list. 10,000 plus for Snowy and the lifetime rewards. Past the 7,500, it can go with super smart pet, alpha pet. Then there's the pet hygienator. Oh, it gets rid of fleas. Oh, this could be a worthwhile pickup. I always had this sitting around. If fleas come back, we use this thing instead of having to take a bath. Oh, that's much better. The Swank pet bed does sound nice, but I think we'll go with the pet hygienator. Buy it. The shared family inventories. Let's look there. Playing The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Bunch of tombstones and graves. A couple of epic chess sets, and then the pet hygienator. It's gonna take up more room. Oh, what is this? The tanning bed. Put this out here. The neighbors will be thrilled with this. Sir, can you not put that behind there? It'll be in the way, you see? Behind the workout equipment, this other stuff out here. Although I think I'll just leave it in the family inventory for now. If I run into a problem with fleas, we'll break it out. Until then, I think we'll leave it there. So Jasper's at work, working hard. Forever, normal effort at school. Actually, if anything, he should be meeting new friends. Snowy. What to have you do, Snowy? Special. Friendly. Nuzzle. Okay, this is a different. White dudes with shaved heads aren't all the same person. I'm living proof. This is Amir Silver. He looks similar to the guy who got fired, but a different person. Hopefully he'll do a better job than his predecessor. Oh, he's not totally got the shaved head. He got the. He's still fighting the blonde side. All right, so we have a housekeeper, a bunch of animals up here. Already doing more than the last guy did. So where's Heidi going? Playing some chase. Eat from bowl. Well, there's the problem with the food bowl being downstairs. I normally designate the cat food bowl. Now what is Max doing? React negatively. Is there some spoiled food sitting out? Oh, it's normal quality cereal just sitting out. He didn't like that. Max is not a fan. Max, buddy, why don't you come up here? Sleep. Take a nap. Bread. Trying to figure who'll get home first. Then I can just have Fred come downstairs and have some food. I'm going to try to discourage him from coming downstairs, but I'll do this for Fred. A little tougher for Heidi, but she'll be okay. Get some sleep there in the cat bed. Snowy wants to play with the outdoor cat castle. I don't think so. Go up there. Now, where's Fred going? That's right. I told Fred to go downstairs, have some food. Usually Fred's up to shenanigans. Yeah, shenanigans. Where are you going, Heidi? Now you're hungry. That's dog food in there. Your people will be home soon enough. We'll fill up the food bowl. Don't worry, eat some sleep. Come on, Heidi. That nap didn't last very long for Max. Max will be aging up to elder in one day. Darlene's asleep. Snowy's asleep. Fred having some food. Downstairs, cat food bowl. And worst comes to worst, I'll just manually move this bowl upstairs to let Heidi have some food. That's enough for you, Fred. Back upstairs. Get a toy out. The constant battle between the housekeepers and the pets on getting the toys out and putting them away. Animals getting back out. Constant back and forth. We run into troubles when the housekeeper puts them all the way downstairs and these toy crates up there that are empty. It's a bit difficult. Let's see. Become good friends with Yuet. Pillow fight with Amir. Fred. Very close to the 10,000 threshold. Could go for the alpha pet. I mean, Fred's very old. If we get to 10,000 to get that super swank pet bed, be tempted to try and get that. Play with another pet. Plus 150. So that would be enough. Guess what, Heidi? You get to wake up. What? Make up your mind, dude. All right, Fred. Heidi, knock it off. Fred. Play. Move around. I'll play chase. Duchess, where are you going? Got a litter box up here. Oh, Duchess right at 5,000. Steel Bladder's at 4,000. Beloved animal. Never nauseous. I go Steel Bladder here. Don't have to worry about that whole litter box issue anymore. Problem solved. What? That's confusing. Why don't you scratch on the cat condo? Duchess. Snowy's asleep. Fred over here. Very close to the 10,000 point mark. Playtime with Heidi the kitten. There we go, 10,000. Now we can get this super swank pet bed. Anything else with the family inventory? Let's see. Along with the pet hygienator, we got the super swank pet bed. How big is this thing? You weren't joking with the super swank part. Is that a bed or an octagon with a door? The Hell in a Cell match? We'll leave that in the family inventory for now. It's The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. All right, Fred. Fred, who knows how long we'll have left with Fred? With play on. Let's go out there and play on the outdoor balcony. Snowy is asleep. Duchess, I presume, to be scratching on the cat condo. Heidi. Playing some chase. Fred. I'm going to discourage him from going to the bathroom area, but better that than them going downstairs to play some chase. Because of the kitten being involved, the kittens can't go downstairs. It works out. Look for your reward object in your family inventory, your shared family inventory. Well, that we already knew. The Sims 3 here on NashvilleLou Live. Davin Diamond is coming home with Trevor Stone, buddy from high school. All right. Worked out with to meet new friends, talk to friends. And the nice thing with Jasper, as much as he might be worn down from working hard, magic power that car. He'll get home and be just fine. All of his meters will be filled. He'll be doing okay. All right, so Fred playing some chase there with Heidi the kitten. Although they both, there's nothing meter-wise for Heidi to get yet, or need-wise, wish-wise, any of that. The needs are there. The wishes are obscured. She is a kitten after all. All right, Fred, said play chase. Is kind of my point. So you come over here. Survey from the cat condo. Sleep. Heidi the kitten get some more sleep. We better come scratch on the cat condo first. We'll get that food bowl filled soon. Don't worry, cat. Scratch on the cat condo. Trevor Stone just got on the honor roll. Doing great in school. He and his buddy are heading home from school. I guess that was Amir taking out the trash. And this is what the housekeeper's supposed to do, not just stare off into space or start eating your ice cream without asking in the middle of the shift. Alright, so Heidi is getting hungry here, so we'll have to... Luckily, Trevor's on his way home, so it'll be okay for Heidi. Duchess, where are you going? Duchess. Don't need to use the litter box anymore. You got that steel bladder for pets. What do you want to do here? Hiss at a mirror. Don't be doing that. Add it to the list, but don't be doing it. Or socialize. That's right, socialize. I told you. Okay, so Amir's done for the day. Housekeeping work. Okay. Start snubbing Davin. I'm over just to be a jerk. Visit the park. Fill the pet bowl. Yes. Stay on the honor roll for 3 days. He's about to age up to young adult, so that's not going to really be an issue. Glad visit the park. Really the key things we getting up here. Fill this food bowl. To greet him, of course. That's the likely story. What a pounce for Duchess. So Jasper's on his way home. Food bowl's filled up. Somebody tell Heidi. She can get some food. Forever. I know what I'll do. I'll have Trevor, during the snowfall, have him order a pizza delivery. Call everybody home. I don't think I've seen that one before. Make prank call. call for services. Then once it makes the call, then you have to pick the pizza delivery. All right. The pizza's on the way. We wash up. Him being Trevor. As for Jasper, he's on his way home. Heidi's finally getting some food. Max asleep for now. Dutch is playing with Snowy. And Fred asleep. Trevor's friend from school is... Devin is doing his homework. You can use the table. Chairs or a place to sit down. You have to sit cross-legged like that. What they used to call Indian style. They don't use that term anymore. That cross-legged way of sitting. Jasper on his way home.
Should be pizza.
Alright, so, of course, Jasper driving that magical vehicle, all of his meters get filled up. He can top off that food bowl, that will open up a spot for him. Buy something worth at least 250 simoleons. Win a game against Exo Co-op. $250 simoleons. What could I have them buy? Shut-in treadmill. Parties. Miscellaneous entertainment. Not quite what I was going for. Wall decoration. Be 250. Some of this will be a little bit out of an obstructed view for the audience here. This is one of the few times the overlay gets in the way. Sorcerer's Friends. Big wall hanging right there, isn't it? That's a giant squirrel. Put on that wall. There we go. 250 simoleons. Open up a spot there for Jasper. Hello, Brazen Blake. Greetings and welcome, everybody. NashvilleLou Live. We got 14 people in for the next Twitchy Tides game. You can join the list by typing !play in chat. Invite over Exo Co-op to win a game. Kind of a long way around to get 250 lifetime happiness points. Plus, it's already an elated mood meter for Jasper. It's not anything pressing. Pillow fight against the housekeeper he's never met. It's kind of a long shot. I'll put the win a game, but I'm not so sure about that. I mean, it got dark early there apparently. 3:58 p.m. in game. Right over. Right over to Susie Meehan. Right over. Only fair, Trevor invited a friend over from school. We're all come over in a little while.
Sure.
What's Dutch doing down here? Just rolling around. Don't worry about me. Jasper. Improve charisma skill. To work on that. Well, they really can give a little bit of affection there to Duchess. Duchess is kind of hungry, so I imagine a cat treat will be well received. Feed treat. Snowy. Play on. Here and have some food, Snowy. Upstairs.
Me Jimsy gasoline jar. New.
Little treat there for Duchess the cat. I'll have her go upstairs as well. And these elder cats, pretty similar age-wise. Fred's the oldest. Max will be an elder in one day. And Heidi the kitten. 3 days until she becomes an adult. So by far the youngest of the animals. Hey, the pizza delivery. Nice quality. Oh yes, pizza. How could I forget?
You're wrong. Oh.
You know, that pizza.
Oh. Oh.
Get to know the pizza. See, pizza. They're pushing these pillow fights. Talk to Snowy. That's more practical than winning a game against that alien. Just have 8 friends. Do some schmoozing.
Barcinar.
Pizza. It's called a meal. Everyone. Family, guests, everyone. Oh, Susie out there chatting with Pete, the pizza delivery guys. Just leave you out there in the cold. We'll chit chat. There's Max trying to run outside. Get it, Max. Upstairs. Get chew toy. 30 simoleons for the pizza. All right, so I'm going to go ahead now and take my hourly break. I'll bring the slate up here. Got 15 people in right now for this next Twitchy Tides game of the broadcast. We'll have that coming up. About a 5-minute break, and we'll have this next Twitchy Tides game. Remember, Tides Tuesday. Back again this week. Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't want to be there for it. That's when my leg of it begins. I believe it'll be a 2-hour segment, but it gets started Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, here on NashvilleLou Live. So back in just a few minutes with Twitchy Tides, here on NashvilleLou Live. Stay tuned. All right, coming back from break, NashvilleLou Live. We have 16 players lined up right now for this Twitchy Tides game. I'll get in as well. That'll get us up to 17. Oh, that Neon Leon. Oh no, that's not the one I've got pulled up. No, is it? There's Neon Leon. Pull down the overlay since we're back from break. Last chance to get in on this with exclamation point play. We've got 17 players lined up. For the winner, it'll be a Warsake and Foil Prime card. And an item from the NashvilleLou collection that'll give you a boost in the fun new game, Meta Battler. We got Zach Bonifer, Dan Asker, Notorious Ninja, Viper's R, RCPADG, Prince Paradox, Deadly's World, Pennybags Jr., Brazen Blake, Jamie Penguins, Bo Reddington, Drishy, Genteri, Azael, Zarveen, Jericho 1903, and I'm in there, yours truly, NashvilleLou. We get close to 3 a.m. Eastern. Reminder, you're watching NashvilleLou Live. I'm your host, Lou Pickney. It's time now for some Twitchy Tides. Jeff 0079 gets in to give us 18. And here we go. Begins now. Good luck. Playing Twitchy Tides here on NashvilleLou Live. Right away, a cannonball tearing through the bottom part of the screen. We're down to 11. Got a haunt command. Meanwhile, Pink Felicia, undeterred. Just tearing through. My goodness, we're down to 3. Zach Bonifer, Pennybags Jr., and Drishy, the last 3 in this Twitchy Tides game. And look at that. It's a cannonball that takes out Pennybags Jr., takes out Zach. That's going to do it. Congratulations, Drishy. Victorious in this Twitchy Tides game. But it looks like I-420 is live. He's playing some Twitchy Tides earlier, so I think we'll be heading over there in just a moment. Alright, so some fun there with The Sims 3. Exhaustion's going to kick in for me if I press it much longer, so we'll have to go ahead and wrap it up here. But first, I'll do a SIG out. I have a place to cut it for the video on demand. VOD, or VOD, as some call it. You can always go back and watch prior episodes, tournament highlights. They stick around indefinitely here on Twitch as a result. Alright, so that's going to do it for this broadcast of NashvilleLou Live. I'm your host, Lou Pickney. Thanks for watching. See you next time.